to many places, I've seen too many things, but I have never seen just somebody who could feel me. Can you feel me now? Day after day after day, I'm thinking I should be out there making more. Believe me, it kills me to know who I am. Deceiving, misleading. Gotta take you with me now. Can you feel the sun wash over? Let me show you who I am and what I've done. I should be making songs about all I've left behind, and maybe people would think she's got something that's alright. I think I'll pass this time. Away, over the ocean, away into the horizon. They won't take what I am away. Feel my devotion. I'll take the strain. I'm not okay. I could do more than this. I will take you with me now. Can you deal with the exposure? I can show you who I am and what I've done. I'll be making songs about all I've left behind, and people who won't listen don't matter much to me now. Can you feel this time? Away, over the ocean, away into the horizon. They won't take what I am away. Feel my devotion. I'll take the strain. I'm not okay. I could do more than this. Away, over the ocean, away into the horizon. They won't take what I am away. Feel my devotion. I could do more than this.
Good time zones and welcome to Wednesday. And as I sit here and look at things, I've moved over to the old setting up stream because I've just discovered that one of the actual capture source isn't working, and apparently I don't have the deactivate and activate button available. There we are. That's better. Now we actually have video. Greetings, Landstrad. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Sounds nice. I think I've had that one before. But we also come back to me just remembering that yesterday I had some tropical fish to feed somebody. And there we are. Let there be another axolotl. Oh, we have another axolotl. homicidal little things they are. That'll solve that one. So, now that I've done that one, we can actually get back on with what I was actually planning on doing. Which is... This is done. I am not doing any more work on the walled mansion. And so we're going across to the opposite side of the city. Quite literally. Given the map, this is almost exactly opposite side of the city. And in fact, let's have a look. Here we have the map. And in fact, this is a slightly more useful version in that this is actually the real map. This is the world. Yes. And by map, I mean, hey, Scotsman Cam has turned into a hot air balloon that's been left over from China. No, no, not even getting into that one. So yes, as you can see, bottom left we have the incredibly detailed walled mansion. Top left, bottom left did I say? Bottom right even. Top left we have a load of red wool and a load of yellow wool, indicating where the barracks is going to be. Which is always an interesting thing. And as we slowly change viewpoint, I say slowly because it actually is having to come down from quite a height. And Landstrad is... Before I even have an opportunity to be even slightly focused, good time zone for Alki, Landstrad has triggered a naming. It is time for a good naming. Let's see. What do we get today? Nigel Steele. I swear these are not actually helping anybody trying to work out what the category is. Right, I have another name tag. How the heck? What? I can't even remember what Nigel Steele is from. These are getting better. And so, our third Gordon is Nigel Steele. Nigel Steele wants a hug. So there we are. That's our third Gordon. We have Gordon. Let's line these up a bit better. Gentlemen, would you mind, possibly taking up some sensible positions? Gentlemen, start your engines, start your boats. And Wimborne. Ah, you're kidding me. Ah, after all that. So we have Gordon, we have Nigel Steele, and we have Wimborne. So yes, now we have 3 Gordons that have been named. And before we go any further, I should quickly modify the command so that Nigel Steele can't be picked again. There he is. Arr, yes. And so the command gets saved. Hey, Shadow. So, now we have 3 Gordons. And still absolutely very little clue about what the heck these are named for. Ah, the sirens. The sirens are coming already. I think they're probably upset at my treatment of the Gordons. And if they're not, now I'm confused. What was I doing? Oh yes, I was sleeping to deal with the fact that it's turning night. So yes, thinking about the gatehouse. Yes, I was thinking. Honest Gov. What I was thinking was I needed to have an idea about what the shape of the landscape opposite the gatehouse is. Because, well, without having an idea of where the road into the city is coming from, I have absolutely no idea where I'm building. Now let's see, I think around about here. Now the question is, do I want it to be a straight path through a cave, or do I want it to actually, you know, meander a little? So, I started... Wow, I have absolutely zero focus today. This is going to be a good one. I started trying to think about what the shape of the Caldera edge was going to be like. And so we've got the usual sort of rapidly climbing and then sailing off edges. And I was thinking it might be nice to have the road in coming through a giant cave. If for no other reason than because I could. It is midweek. Wednesdays are bad. Wednesdays don't like anyone. They're not good for anyone's sanity. And anyone who enjoys a Wednesday is seriously wrong. I mean, that's the whole answer. If you enjoy a Wednesday, you are wrong. So, let's see. So, yes. Wow. 10 out of 10 for accuracy, Scots, and minus 5 million for focus. I didn't have focus. What would I have focus for? Over halfway to the weekend. Well, that's a good point for a Wednesday, or a good use for a Wednesday. So I was thinking this section here makes quite a nice arch to go over a cave, and it's a good height. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 high in the middle, which then has a 4 wide hole. I mean, 10 out of 10 for accuracy, minus 5 million for being even, but it doesn't necessarily have to be even. It doesn't even have to be even. And this has the advantage that it raises the road up a little bit, which helps with the fact that I'd like to actually have the road line up on this side at a sort of height of about there, so that we can actually bring it into the city from a high point. So let's have a think. Do I want to have just a gatehouse, or do I want the path in to be through here? Wow, I think that squid just committed suicide by ramming itself into the riverbed again. Riverbank. Or do I do option 3, which is to do both? No, hold on. If we sort of have a curving bit up here, let's not. Does that actually curve nicely? Sort of. Let's change it a bit, so that's a 2. let's make it 3, 2, 1. That 2. No. 1. And make it impossible to open this chest for a minute. 2. Get completely confused. 1, 2. Yes, so that then comes in. That's better. That's more of an arch, anarchic. I make that 2. I'm thinking if I have a sort of quarter circle raised platform here, we could have the good time zones, Raven. We could have the bridge land on the quarter circle, and then in doing so actually have it so that it is able to access both the main gate to the city and the gate to the barracks, which might make more sense. Wait a minute. I think I've actually just managed to I have. That actually centers. So that's centered between. So do I need that one to be there? Does that look better? That's better. So if we do that, then we've got a nice arc, whatever. A nice arc, and we can start bringing a bridge out. Are we going up or down? I don't know. 67. So we're going. So it's actually typically in line with that. So I could. Yeah. Let's do it the other way up. Let's work from there. Help! I'm stuck. What am I trying to do? Let's go up one here. I'm using this sort of as a base for the bridge, and the fun thing is, due to the fact that none of this is aligned, we're sort of attempting to line up to about here. Yeah, that's about the right sort of position. So it's now a matter of working out the shape of the bridge to go to that, and yeah, I think that'll work. We'll have a slightly curved bridge, never done those before, leading to a curved platform which will have entrances to the barracks and to the city through the main city gates and through the barrack gates. And since Raven missed it, Lanstrad has triggered another Gordon. Might as well get distracted again slightly. And we now have Wimborne, who you've seen, Nigel Steele, and Gordon. So we have our third Gordon, Nigel Steele, who's definitely in need of a hug. This is still fitting the naming convention. This is still confusing the living crap out of everybody. Because, of course, it is. So, as long as we can sleep, we can then actually start thinking about... I'd like to sleep, please. Landstrad has obviously figured it out. Right. Well, let's have a think. I think. Oh, I did. Oh, well then. Typical. Some people remember, some people haven't remembered. Let's see. I need a colour palette for the city gates and barracks. Now the question is, do we go with the... Do we go with the tower? Do we go with the dark or the light? I must admit, I am tempted to go with two-section bridge with a turn on half. I mean, I think we'll figure that one out when I actually build the bridge. I'm tempted to go with these as the style. So the black stone, the basalt, yet again. Kind of feel like I'm using a lot of basalt in this city. But then again, it's on top of an old volcano. Volcano? What the heck is a volcano? Anyone know what my brain is on? Because I'd like to have it removed. Yeah. I think the blackstone and basalt goes well for something that's built on top of a volcano. Yeah, you may not be far off on that one, Landstrad. I do hope it was those. What did I have at the base of this tower? So some of these had the carved, some of these had plain. Well, that's helpful. That's really helpful, Scots. Wonderful. Brilliant design. Brilliant planning. What were you thinking? Wait, I was thinking? No, it wasn't. Ow. I'm under there. There. So, you. Tempted to say there. Actually, no. I'm going to raise that one up because it's going to... Yeah. What height is the road level? The road level is this height. At which point that's too low anyway. So actually, we're going to have the have to have the bridge going downwards. This is possibly not the right idea. And apparently, today is squid killing themselves day. So if we do that, let's keep all of these at the same sort of height. So this is now the base level. Which probably means let's take out all of the red wool for this tower. This tower is my first tower. This tower is what we're going to use as a sort of figure out the feel of this thing tower. And I think I'm going to bring that up. Did I remove the one on the end? No, I didn't. Okay. So it's that one. I love the way that I just used my fist to, you know, destroy a piece of dirt when I had a shovel right next to it. Makes perfect sense. Absolutely sensible. So, how wide was this thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for the outer edges. That feels right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not that I don't trust myself to have made this square. It's just I don't trust myself to have made this square. So I need this again. 7, 4 7s, 28. That's not going to help in the slightest, and neither's that. Fantastic move, Scott. Wasting some of your blocks. Okay, so that gives us the tower base for values of base. Because it's all about that base. About that base. No rebels. It's all about that base. About that base. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I'm like, why am I being pinged? And the answer is mythical sausage. Not a very sensible answer, but it's still an answer. Okay. Stone. This one. I'll find the right chest in a minute. Now, the interesting thing is, I have no idea what I'm doing. And for those who think that's a surprise, good luck with that one. Let's see. I am thinking 1, 2, 3. If I could do 3 wide sections for the tower walls. But in doing so, I kind of need I don't really want these ones to be the same. So let's figure out. Do I have? Of course I don't. Fine. I don't suppose that I can take those to. No. Fine. Let's go with the polished for the central ones. So if we do that, that gives us a nice sort of tower pattern. I thought I saw a block that was floating in midair. It is floating, it is floating in midair. Right. Now, do we build this on foundations or do we build it on solid rock? I think I'm going to go with solid rock for this one. Oh, hey, another piece of wool. So let's give this a bit more of a solid rock base. This particular tower. Top down of 2-section bridge. Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense, Raven. I see what you mean. And I think that might actually work quite nicely. I have no idea if I will go that way, or when, but yeah. It does match what I understood by your comment of two-section bridge, though. So, I at least understood you. I understand you, man. I understand you. Don't know why I didn't bother with that, but hey. That's not where I wanted to put that block. So let's take that back. Take that back, you bounder. Take it back. Right. That kind of feels better. And apparently it's getting dark again. What? Why? Why is it getting dark again so soon? I only just slept. Can't you just let me get on with the building? Minecraft says no. Not without doing naughty things to the daylight cycle. Really? I didn't want to put that down. Alright. Okay, how does that look as a sort of stone outcropping? That block of dirt looks weird. It's not too bad. It kind of sort of feels like it needs clearing up in a couple of places, but I think it'll look better once I do my standard, non-standard element of adding a large amount of half slabs and stairs to make it feel more like an actual rocky opera. Rocky opera cropping? What the heck is a rocky opera cropping? Oi. Brain, would you mind, helping today? Or is that too much to ask for? I believe my brain just said, no. Right. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. Both of those sound more accurate than anything that my brain would come up with right now. Because I'm fairly sure my brain is still in a no. 1, 2, 3. There. Now 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this one is also square. That's good. I was worried because I remembered when I started laying these out the original time. The first time. That none of these actually were square. Right, 4 6s are 24. Uh-oh. Ah, there we go. 20. 24. I think the only Valkyrie that's singing right now is, knowing my luck, Elmer Fudd. was about to say, would somebody explain to me why I have 9? And it turns out it's a very sensible reason, because I did half of one. Really? But I only just started building. Why is it raining? Yeah, that's the one, Raven. Fairly sure that was a Bugs Bunny versus Elmer Fudd opera section. I might be wrong. Oh good, my brain is now actually successfully managing to remember Bugs Bunny cartoons. I'm not sure if this is actually a benefit, or at least a little bit less confusing than usual. Nope, it's still messy. But then again, so's my brain. Okay, so that's 2 towers, which really is, or at least the base of 2 towers. Right, I should probably do the 3rd tower, and then we can start working out what the heck we're going to do with all of this. Might make sense. Why would I want to make sense? 4 7s are 28, plus 4. So, the plus 4 is those. The other 4 is those. The llama is judging me. Why are you judging me? Why? What did I do to deserve to be judged? Or should that be, what didn't I do? And why am I being judged for it? One, 2, 3. Three. What? That's not to you, Shadow. That's, what? Why is this build not... What? No. The numbers don't add up. The numbers... Error. Does not compute. Shape not found. Buffer underrun error. 1, 2, 3. That. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be 3. Why is that not 3? The off by 1 errors have struck again. What? Why do the off by 1 errors love me so much? That they just want to... They want to be involved in everything. The off by 1 errors. They love me. They love me. They really love me. Unfortunately, they love to drive me crazy. They drive me crazy. And I don't know why. It's an off by 1 error that makes me cry. Okay. Disturbingly, that actually fit with the tempo. Yep. Apparently I can bounce out of bed if I jump on it. Boingy, 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 boingy. I need to sleep. It'll make the rain go away and say have a good meeting, Raven. I will try to be slightly less insane while you're gone. Can't guarantee it when you get back. Good luck. Yes, I need it. Madness. Madness, madness, madness. These shears have durability of 3. Alrighty. How many pieces of basalt was I short? Was it literally just 1? Yes, it was literally just 1. Yet again, the off by 1 errors have claimed their mark. I mean, these sections that I'm building are not as tall as they're going to be, because if that's the height, then, well, these aren't exactly very good towers. They're not going to be very, very good at protecting things. I can take away the sign telling me what I'm attempting to build. I'm fairly sure I know what I'm attempting to build, even if nobody else is. Oh yeah. Hey, laddie. You think you might want to take that one back? Nope. Apparently I'm negative at parkour. What do you mean you cannot? For God's sakes, Scots, give up. You know, laddie, you didn't think you're gonna be just a wee tad terrible at jumping. Right. Ow. Well, at least I've got enough dirt to be able to start filling in some of this landscaping. Ooh, coral. And slime! I actually have slime! Yay! And those are not eggs of indecision. Alright. Do we make all of this a rocky outcropping underneath this corner? Or do we do something else for the other tower? Don't know. Don't really know. Jim, I don't know what you're trying to get out of me. Let's at least have a sort of a Rocky opera. Again? With the Rocky opera? Why, brain? Why do you do this to me? To me? To me? You know, let's go with polished andesite for the base of the sort of foundations of the... Yeah, I know what I'm trying to say. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. How does that look from above? Does that look reasonably appropriate? Doesn't it look terrible? Okie dokie. We'll go with that. Except, I want these up by 1. Which means I need more stone. Which means I need to go and visit the Caldera construction yard. Materials store. Somewhere in here there's a Caldera construction yard. Or at least I need 17 trillion tons of stone. Thank you. I'll just get 2 stacks. He's alive! Alive! Shame my sanity isn't, but hey. We have overshot. Ow. I'm in a hole. put the stone in and then put the andesite in. And then we've got this up at the level that I would like the andesite to be at, because that kind of is now too high. Really? I actually wanted the andesite one level down. I didn't want to raise the andesite. Grr. I'm losing my marbles. I'm now setting off rockets when I don't need to either. Okay. Let's just let's. I'm gonna need to move my map, aren't I? Question is, where do we move the map to if we move the map? Do we move the map into one of the towers? Towers seems a good place for a map to be. I mean, they feel like somewhere a map might reside. I kind of think... Oh, I thought I saw a wandering kindling. I kind of think that this tower feels like a good place for a map. But not necessarily on the ground floor. I think the ground floor is going to be, you know, sort of guard room for accessing City Gate. Would it? Oh, no. It might be the sort of, you've arrived in the city, check in and see the map and see where you're going and so forth. So having it on that wall, how wide is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's an even number. Of course it's an even number. It's an even number because it's absolutely not going to help me in any way, shape or form with an odd numbered room. Because of course that makes perfect sense. Please ignore me, I'm having a nervous breakdown here. Just map some of the surroundings to make it 5. I mean, the thing is, I already have. And if I was going to map more of the surroundings, it would be this section at the bottom, not either of the two edges. It's one of those annoying bits that this city fits almost perfectly into a 4-map wide area. Gah! Also, hair tour. You arrived earlier and I'd said hi, or is that the first time that you said... Have you been lurking? Because if you have, hello. If you haven't, hello. I'll set it and make some more zoomed out versions. Yeah, I think I might actually... Because I've got the zoomed out one here. I think, yeah. Yeah. Just, yeah. Just, yeah, man. I'm trying to remember, what was I aiming for with the center of these walls? Whee! I was over there. And now I'm not. Hello, lag. Right. Okay, are those walls? Those are walls. Those are definitely walls. Okay. Since you've just arrived to tour, welcome. Alright. Let's... What? I picked up 2 stacks of stone and now I have more than 2 somewhere. Who knows? let's start filling in some of this a little, so that I can at least get some of this stone out of my inventory. Okay. Do I want this to... Yeah, I think I do. Which means I want... this one? This one has the cobblestone. Excellent. And the mossy cobblestone. And three whole andesite. That's not helpful. That's nowhere near enough andesite. And that one doesn't have andesite in it. I'm going to have to go to IKEA, aren't I? I don't suppose I've got any andesite down in the chests down here. No, I've got some gravel, though. That's not going to help. That's not going to help. That's definitely not going to help. Right, IKEA it is. We will rock you, we will suck you, we will... No, this is not Rock'em Sock'em Robots. But, lag. Would you mind not messing with my sanity anymore? Hello, IKEA. Is that andesite? It looks like andesite. It is andesite. Hey, what do you know? I found exactly the right section of IKEA. I found the area in IKEA that I was looking for. Woohoo! Nobody ever finds anything that they want in IKEA immediately. I mean, really. That's just insane. That's silly talk, that is. While we're here, let's get rid of some red wool. Right, I have returned. Right, okay. So, now I wanted some more of those. I'm just going to turn all of those into those. I've got some of those, so I don't actually need more cobblestone walls. I keep looking in my bucket of... I keep looking in that bucket and thinking, why am I looking in that bucket? Right. You. And you. And apparently, somehow that just got confused. Right. Oh, yeah. Meow. What about... Yeah. Wait, I actually wanted some... No. Right. So after all of that, I didn't actually want any of that yet. Because these two walls are going to be normal materials. Because they're going to be facing onto things, and they kind of feel like the solid wall position. How's that look? That looks alright. That'll be nice. That gives me the beginnings of a wall. And a bit of this. And some of these. Does that feel like a... Yeah, that feels like a semi-solid, slightly broken down with age wall. That'll do nicely, sir. Thank you very much. And now, sanity is near to running out because I have none. Let's get rid of that because I really didn't need those sticks in my inventory. Did I have? Yes, I do. Let's have some more basalts and turn it into polished basalt. Okay. That's the beginnings of a wall. Yes. Absolutely. Wall. And actually, I should probably do the same with this particular wall, and that particular wall, and that particular wall, and start figuring this out while we're going. Where are we going? And why are we in this handbasket? Does that look alright? Ooh, that looks alright, yes. We're going to do the one of those. Let's do that. More of this. A couple of those. More of them. That and that. Is that looking alright? That looks alright. Yeah, that'll be fine. And we'll do a bit more of the same here, and while we're at it, we'll just raise this corner. You, some of you, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, some more of that, and one of those, bit of you, and we'll just fill that in. Yep. Fly, your falls. And I'm out of stone. I'm out of stone brick. I should have brought more stone. Ow. My aim is fantastic here. I keep hitting everything. Let's grab 2 more stacks of stone. After all, how much could I actually need? Don't answer that. The answer is probably more than I've actually just picked up. Helps if you look where you're going, Scots. Say hello to the llama. Say hello to my pretty friend. Actually, it's a little friend. Say hello to my no drama friend. Okay. Did I? Yes. Okay. Oh, hey. Oh well. No. Yeah. No. Yep. Maybe. Yes. This is the only one with those 2, because this one is going to be alright on the night. It'll be alright on the night. Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So that high. Yep. How are we doing? Yeah, that's going in the right direction. I might even be able to figure out what I'm doing and possibly design something that sort of looks good here. Let's not push it. Right. Okay, so that gives us the walls that are solid because they're connected to extra sections, also known as gates. Because, yeah, that also gives us a nice solid flat wall onto which we can put a map. Woohoo! Yeah, I know. Don't all sound so shocked and absolutely overjoyed at the thought that I actually have managed to think this through as I'm going along and work out what I'm actually planning on doing. I know it's rare. He actually has a plan. No, not the plan. Not the plan. Let's put all of that in there for the moment. And since I don't really actually want to use those yet. Why am I even holding 3 bone meal? Because apparently I can't get rid of it very easily. How many are we doing on these? Yeah, let's just place that down and turn it into 3 more. There we are. And now we'll use the shears with... Yeah, shears with durability of 3 as well. Which means... of course it was shears with durability of 3 as well. So that we can't actually pick up the one that we... Just... Grr. There's an off by 1 error on the lifetime of those shears. The madness is building the madness. No, he's building the madness. That's the one. He's building the madness. Oh, he's building the madness now. He's building the madness now. He's building the madness, no, okay. Please ignore me. Are we allowed to sleep now, please? 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 Pretty please? Pretty please? No? Maybe? Hey! I sleep. Now, question. Normal. Okay, I want to go back to the city for a minute. The main city, not the ruined city. Because I know I have... at least I'm fairly sure I have some glow squid ink. And I would like to turn all of those into glowing they're item frames. That's the word I'm looking for. I might one of these days know what I'm trying to say. We will write. Now, if I were glow squid ink, where would I be? Apparently neither of the places that I would normally keep glow squid ink. Dag nabbit. Don't tell me I don't have glow squid ink. No. Cyan dye? Why do I have cyan dye in there? Ooh, 2 cinnamon rolls. More purple banners. That's the ones for the city. More ominous banners. Still no glow squid ink. I don't have... I thought I had glow squid ink. Why do I not have glow squid ink? Gigi, where's the glow squid ink? Are you holding it? No, you're holding nothing at all. If I were glow squid ink, where would I have stored glow squid ink? Go there. Farfig Newton. Got a rabbit's foot. I wonder if it's over with the other things back at the mining village. So I have another chest of things dropped There's glow squid ink. Hello, Squishy. I'm hoping I have glow squid ink. I really hope I have glow squid ink. But yes, there is glow squid ink. Glow squid ink is what makes things glow. Does exactly what it says on the name. I'm just hoping I actually have some and don't have to spend some time trying to get into deep, deep, deep caves looking for it. Dagnabbit. None. None in there. I'm now totally destroying my wall. I use glow squid ink at Sanity's place. Well, that's obsidian and skulk. Skulk is not helpful. Not right now, it isn't. What about this one? Aha! Found it! In the chest that I should have looked in before I even left. The glow squids are safe. I already have their ink. So, let's head all the way back. I like the way that I've just been through multiple areas of the world looking for something that I had in all of them because it was actually in my in my ender chests. I can even remember the word ender chest eventually. They shall live another day. Maybe. The thing about glow squids is they're a right little pain in the neck to find. Okay. So the reason for all of that was for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right. If I'm going to move this map, which I should probably start doing, 1, 2, 3, 4. What I'm going to want to do is have it so that it doesn't, you know, just live in... this room is probably going to be quite dark. And glow squid ink combined with item frames makes glowing item frames. 1, 2, 3. Into the corner or not into the corner? Not into the corner. And so as I fill in this room, I will now have a map that actually is lit up and glows. It'll glow. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is Scotsman's Madness for? We don't know. And that's another 4 of them. And in doing so, it also means that this map will actually be a nice sort of consistent colour, if that makes sense. It won't sort of suffer from the thing that maps tend to do of inconsistent light levels, and thus inconsistent colour levels. Which will help a lot. And in in doing all of this, I've just updated this map. And this map, this one's going to be difficult. This one I'm going to have to fix at some point. What number is it? 481. Okay, at some point I need to get an MBT editor and start taking apart all of the MBT tags on map number 481. Yeah, the map sees the map and the map and the map. Unfortunately, every time you place a map on the frame, it adds the frame to the MBT data of the map. And every time you remove it from the frame, it does nothing. It completely fails to remove the MBT data. So there's actually about 11 pieces of MBT data for that marker, because this map has been removed a few times, and another 2 now for this marker. All of them duplicative. Because thanks, Minecraft. Oh, I have an MBT editor to hand. But there was no point in doing it until I actually have placed the map into its effectively final location, which I think I have. Really? I got that far into this room and then messed one up. I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for those damned kids and that dratted dog. There we are. Oh no. Thank you, Shadow. That's twice it's done that today. Are we live again? Yes, we are. Or at least, from my end, we are. Is it better for you now? Is it good for you? Yep, that's good. Thank you. Oh my. Yes, Raven. Yes. I might as well move this map as well while I'm at it. I'm not going to say anything to the... yeah, Raven? Phrasing, sir. Phrasing. What's that, llama? What's that? You have no clue what's going on? That's alright. Neither do I. Okay. Alrighty then. Let's let's be weird and decorate the interior of this room a little. Because that makes perfect sense to focus on for like 2 minutes at this point. Right. Ah, not you. There. Thank you. So that kind of feels like a nice sort of... what's the word I'm looking for? Nope, no clue. Oh yeah. No, still no clue. There is a word. Thing that people stand behind. When serving people. I would say cashier's desk, but it's not a cashier's desk. But I'm ephemeral. I would say I'm losing this, but I'm not entirely convinced I ever had it to lose. Counter. It really is. It's a counter. Thank you. How did I forget that word? Oh, God. I'm losing it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. My marbles. I'm losing them. I'm losing the marbles. Right. While I'm here. I am serious. And don't call me Shirley. That's better. I don't need that anymore. Nope. 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 These are acacia. And I missed one. After all that. What have I actually got in here? Sand, dirt, more dirt, a little bit of gravel, some clay, clay even. Clay? Okay, where were we? Okay, yes, we were at... We're getting somewhere. We're slightly getting somewhere. We have, we need a doorway, and I think it's probably going to be here somewhere. Here? There? Or there? Yeah, let's do it in the middle. Which means I probably don't want that there. I want something a bit more sort of doorway. Doorway? No. Doorstep. Like, you know. Why have I got cobblestone in here? Why do I have cobblestone in the dark stones chest? Cobblestone doesn't go in the dark stones chest, Scott. What are you doing putting cobblestone in the dark stone? Starting to wonder if I should actually have yeah. Okay. I know I could have probably gotten away with doing this by taking... maybe. I'm going to put you there for the moment. And I'm actually going to put the doorway here. I've changed my mind entirely. I want to put the doorway here instead. And I know that kind of is currently blocked by some wall, but it won't be for long. Because at some point this needs to be removed anyway, and there needs to be a gateway put in. Now the question is where the gateway will be, but I think I might actually align it against this piece. Because that feels like the best place to put it. Except maybe it isn't. It is aligned against this piece. It's aligned on this lead wool? Lead what? Apparently I can't word today. Ooh. You wound me, sir. You wound me. The fact that you're right is probably nothing to complain about, but right. What do I want? The ceiling of that room to not be. Well, I mean, it's streaming. If you're not unable to speak words properly in an English sentence, then what are you doing streaming? Or no, it's the other way around. The inability to speak words. I forget it. Give up, Scots. Give up. It's probably safer. Right. Now, what I was doing is this. That's 2 attempts at putting in a piece of wood. I love the fact that I'm presently attempting to work out a ceiling for a room that doesn't even have all the walls in place yet. It would be so much easier if I actually had all the walls. But why would I want to make it easy for myself? Really? Off by 2? That's not even a whole combine. It's like half a combine. I've got half a combine harvester. It was in the trash. No, wait. No? Okay, let's focus, Scots. I know you haven't got any, but try to focus. Didn't I make some... yes, I did. Wow. 4. 4 polished basalt. Not going to help. 4 polished basalt is nowhere near enough. 4 polished basalt and a partridge in a pear tree. No, wait, what? That's... not that. Okay, so what I'm thinking is we'll bring this up to this height. How tall? How many floors do I want this building to be? Because I'm thinking... what we would probably do is take out this one, and this one, and this one, and have it so that this is the walkway over the top of the gate itself. At which point this would be... you know, this would probably be a room. Oh, hold on. Poop. I think I've messed up. Because I don't want that floor to be the floor of the... or that ceiling to be the floor of the floor. So if I want that ceiling to be the ceiling and then the floor to be a different material so that it doesn't feel like we've got the floor being the ceiling of the ceiling. There's some English in there. then what I want to do is actually not take those out, because it will be one further up that we have the, yes, that kind of makes more sense. And for that floor, let's use a wood that we have a significantly larger amount of, that I can actually then get away with using. Why did I only pick up a small amount of it then? And if we do, say, that much into there, and so if we do, and you, let's do there, here. That used barely a bit of what I actually brought up. It's fine. And then we'll do this, and that gives it a little bit more sort of texture as a floor. It's more of a floor design. But tish. Right. So that's our height for this room. Which also then means it's our height for the walkway over the top of the gateway, which is good, because then we can actually think about the gateway. And this room is not going to be connected to the one below. Ow. This room is connected to the outside world here. This is not connected to the upper floor. The upper floor is going to be barracks floor, effectively. This is city floor. That kind of makes sense. There's no floor in my plan. No floor in this room either. Okay. This room is flawless. It's amazing. No. Okay. Let's leave a lantern in here for the moment before I manage to turn it into a... There's a lot of lag on that facepalm. What, not to facepalm, or just trying? I know I'm very trying. I'm curious, what did I do with the corner of the... You're trying to work. That's logical. Yeah, I might actually... I'm going to continue this theme as well. I think I like that. It kind of sort of feels nice to have something like this here. So I'm going to bring that into the city as well. And by city, I mean the city gate. It's just as well I have a relatively decent amount of... Do I have a relatively decent amount of... Yes, I do actually have a relatively decent amount of nether brick at the moment. How has that happened? I must have removed most of a... let's take 2 for the moment. Most of a... Yeah, the nether fortress. Right, so if I do that, I'm actually not going to put them there yet, but I will put them here. So it's that and that and that. Which also suggests I need to bring back some of this a little. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back again. No, that's the wrong place. Thank you. Right. I can't remember. How many was it on the top of that? Just to, go for something reasonably consistent. 1, 2, 3. 3. And then 2 walls. 2 walls. 2 fences. Okay. Which means I need the 2 walls and the 2 fences. I'm just going to grab a load of fences and 4 more walls. 4 more walls. 4 more walls. Right. So 1, 2. Let's do that while we're here. 3, 1, 2, 1, and there's absolutely no way I can jump that high. So let's not. Ow. So there's fences there. 1, 2, 3. Really? I'm curious. Did I actually use fences there, or am I forgetting? No, I did use fences there. Okay, that's all right then. I did use fences. I'm not quite losing my grip on reality. And then 2 more here. I probably should remove that, because that kind of looks silly in the middle of that straight. But we'll sort that out later. Now the question is, do I do that on these corners here that are going to be in front of the gatehouse, gateway, whatever? Or do I do something else? I think I do something else, because otherwise that's going to look really silly. I mean, it already looks really silly because I've just realised it's currently floating in midair. So that's not helpful. Do we just do that? And then 2 more walls on that side and 2 more walls on this side? That's not terrible. Kind of blends it into the landscape a bit better. I should probably blend this a bit. Yeah, let's go for 4 more walls. They look nothing like formal walls, but 4 more walls. 4 more walls. Yeah. I can put away the nether brick for the moment. That's this one. This one. Yes. Okay, ideas set. Both the ones you were interested in get. Which ones are you interested in? I'm curious. I don't suppose I've got any. Yes, moss. I do. Steampunk airship, Lego cats. I can understand those. I can sort of see. It's interesting that I'm not entirely convinced I understand the logic of the red telephone box. I know it's the sort of thing that will probably sell medium well in the UK, but I don't see it having sort of value farther flung, if that makes sense. The I'm trying to remember what the other one was. Might sell well in... Yeah, true. What was the other one that got through? It was something from Disney, wasn't it? Nightmare Before Christmas. Yes. That one I can sort of see doing well. After all, there's a lot of people who really like that film. Not entirely convinced one of them is me. I'm not a big fan of it. I don't like these. These feel wrong. I don't suppose there's a polished version of the nether brick. No, there isn't, is there? No. There's the chiseled and there's the... Right, fine. No, I can't really... Oh, no. Oh, no. Let's try this. I didn't like what I had. It didn't feel right. But what if we do something different? Like maybe... that. That looks... awful. That looks terrible. That was an awful idea, Scott. What are you thinking? Get out of that hole. No, I think it's just going to have to be thinner section all the way up. Yeah, I didn't want the thinner section all the way up, though. I think what I'll do is just have... I'll leave the chiseled one at the bottom, because that gives a good base. And we know it's all about the base. It just feels too blocky and, like, too much. I don't like it. I think things will be... Yeah, it's the contrast that's the problem. Destruction of this area will commence shortly. I think what I might do is bring back in these things into my inventory and actually do something with all of this. And actually make it look like the area was built up to support it. Which means that I didn't actually need to do those. So let's go you, normal stone here. That and that. Just that's better. That's the look. I need some tough. Tough would be good here. Yeah, it actually feels more like it has a reason for being there. Didn't really want to do another one of those. I'd have preferred to go with tough there. This side, yeah, but not quite. Let's put a couple of tough and that. And actually put a couple of walls in here and here. And I don't suppose I've got... Oh, I actually do have another mossy stone brick wall. So let's put one there and there. And let's take that one out and turn it into... do I have any? Yes, I do have one more mossy cobble. And I think this one should be... Yes. No. That's better. Except maybe for that one. That was unnecessary. Now it feels weird. That one. That one. And those two. That's a bit better. I think I'd like to take that one and turn it into that. And that one and turn it into that. Yeah, I like that. That looks a lot... That needs to be a cobble stair. It's like that one doesn't need to be doesn't want to be a full block. Let's grab myself 2 cobble stairs and a mossy cobble stair as well. I've got an idea. Mossy cobble stair there. A cobble stair here. And a cobble stair here, which means I need to take out that and do that. I think that one needs to be... Right, I'm getting into fine detail here, which is really not the time to be getting into the fine detail. Except I kind of sort of want to. So, fine detail it is then. Yes, that's that. That's that. Yes. Actually, no, that's not that. I think I want to put that there and just have a normal stone there. And I'm tempted to get 2 half slabs of normal stone there. I suppose I've got any already. Do I have any half slabs of normal stone? No, I've got polished. Smooth. No, that's a pick. Putting a pick into a stone cutter doesn't help, Scots. Right. There and there. Yes, that's got it. Yes. This side, nowhere near ready. This side, ready. Gladiator, ready! No, wait. We're not... What? No, wait. I should probably do something about this eventually. Yeah, let's start on these walls. So now that those are solid... Those I know are solid blocks, so I need those to be solid blocks on this. No. Maybe? No. Maybe? No. No, maybe. Ooh, I know what would work there. Do I have... No. No. Yes. No. Oh, no. So I need 3, 6, 18, 36. No, 18 and 18. Sweet. I'm going to need to change the wall on the... I was about to say, I've got pillagers for a minute. Yes, I know I have pillagers. They're all in boats. Duh. Putting in the floor helps me work out where some of the features are for putting in the walls. And putting in the walls helps me work out where to put in the features for the rest of the walls. Yeah. I'm gonna not change these two sections because I think they're going to need to possibly be more consistent because there's going to be a wall there. Door, gate. Wait, even. Derp. Let's put that away for the moment. Let's grab these 4. So let's see. You. One wide window. What I might do is that and that. No, not that. Not on this wall. No, that definitely. Tartafuga. Yeah. You. And then you. Yes. Right. So we'll put windows there. This one will turn as a solid. So you. That. Let's go with that one. You, 2 of those. That's a clock, Scott's not something that you're building with. Yeah. And so those will be windows, and this one will be... That one will be solid, this one will have a slit. No, these should probably be solid because they're outward facing on the ground floor, and therefore... Yeah, they're outward facing on the ground floor, so those would be solid. So let's do... Don't like that straight diagonal. Ah! Move out that wall. Where did that go? There it is. So we do that on that one as well. That one's going to need all sorts of interesting... I think we're going to have to make it look like that one's been heavily built up. Either that, or we're going to have it so that it is actually outcropping. Do I want outcropping, or do I want to make it look like it's been built up? I kind of like the built up look over the top of a rocky outcropping, so I might go for both. I mean, this city is rapidly getting to be quite interesting in its geology. I hate about them. I like that look, though. That's a good sort of base look to... Yeah, let's get that in on that. Yeah, I'm torn. Do I build this one up, or do I carry on upwards on that one? And too many things to build. Too many things to build. Too much indecision. I would throw an egg of indecision, but I don't really want... I'm indecisive about whether or not to. I would facepalm at that one, but I can't be bothered. Glass. Glass? No. Yes? No. No, it wouldn't be glass. It would be... do I have... Yes. Metal bars. Minecraft, why? Why? Why, Minecraft? Why must you Z-clip? The Z-clipping. The Z-clipping. Yeah, well. Sure, I'll hold on to those for the moment. No, I won't. I'll put them back. I can always get them out again in a minute. So I think this room will have access through to the gateway. No, maybe? Yeah. So we'll put a doorway on this room here. And help. How do I get up this way? But I don't think we'll do a doorway on this side. We'll do a doorway... Why are those on top of the wall? Don't want to do a doorway here, or do a doorway here. Let's just do a doorway here. It probably makes more sense. Yeah. So we've got three towers, 3 doorways. Actually, no. For this one, I'm gonna put leave it as a solid wall. We'll have have stairs down into this one, and this one can sort of be almost like a storage area 1 floor down that you can only get to from 1 floor up. Kind of sort of. I'm also trying to work out what the heck I'm going to do by way of buildings in the barracks area. I mean, we've got these 2 towers at the back, which we're obviously going to probably make more like these. Do we want to make them more like those? Or do we want rounded towers? Rounded towers might be interesting. Rounded towers would probably look weird, though, given that we've got square towers at the front. Herb. Herp-de-derp. Derp-de-derp-de-derp. Herp-de-derp-de-derp. And I should really eat before I manage to fall off of something else and kill myself. I think what I might do between streams is fill this hole in. If I have time. Because I'm not going to leave this hole here. It's just not going to work. It'll kill all the Gordons. You can guarantee the Gordons will just walk into it and drown. And I don't want to have all of my Gordons drown. That's a nice... Yeah, I'm happy with the way that looks, though. Let's put away the walls for a minute. Right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. And... No. Yes. Cobbled deep slate. That's good. No. I can't count. 12, 18, 12. So I need that many in that. So I need 30 more. That's not what I was looking for. So I need that many in that. It was that, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Wasn't it? Yes. And am I carrying enough of that? Probably not. So let's make myself another half stack of that. Right. Oh, and... walkway across the front here. That's just temporarily... Yeah. Why have I got so much random stuff in my inventory? Let's just temporarily use that. It's not the right material, but it's easier to spot. Oh dear. That sounds like a broken machine, just to annoy you. It's like the fact that McFlurry machines are always broken. Oh, that sounds worse than a broken... That sounds like we have no drinks. I may need to think about this with the intersection with the outer wall, but we'll come back to that when... We'll cross that bridge once we've burnt it. Remember, kids, loot and then pillage. And then burn. What the heck are score bits? That's not a description I've ever encountered. And that's me coming up short on that number of bricks. Excellent. Still have those. Score is a chocolate-covered hard caramel bar. Oh, so, like, okay. Yeah, we've got a few like that in this country. What's the one I'm thinking of? It's not armadillo. They used to have, an advert where it's armadillos, crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside. Armadillos. And it was, oh, sorry, caramel. Yeah, toffee even. My brain is faulty. I'm so glad that I have the ability to walk up walls with scaffolding. And we just need... I like the fact that I'm actually being good and designing walls for this building before, you know, building all of the interior again. I mean, it's still a floating set of walls due to the fact that I haven't actually put the foundations in. But I'm being good. I'm putting walls in properly. Oh, schmeg. That's going to cause an off by 1 error because I now need to go and get that, which means can I at least reach that from here? Yes. Can I have it back, please? Yes. Thank you. Please, sir. Can we have our bricks back, please, sir? And here we find the Scotsman, going all the way around the building to get back to where he was building. Because he fell off the building. No. Because he had to jump off the building. Huzzah! I managed to count the right number. I had the right number of materials to build those sections of walls. And you know what? Oh, I don't have the walls in my inventory anymore. I was going to jump down and build the walls, but I can't because they're in the in this shulker box. Meow. Ow. Excuse me while I smack into a bed at high speed. No. Thank you. Right. Now these are outer walls, so they would be solid. So let's do something resembling solid. I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Fortunately, having placed the scaffolding, I don't have to... Right. Apparently my parkour ability does not allow me to land on the wall that I'm attempting to jump onto. Mostly because I have no parkour ability. There. That feels good. Okay. That's actually starting to look quite nice. And that's got a good sort of shape for you have arrived. Welcome to the city. Check in at the gates. You will do not pass go, do not collect $200. Let's put the... So that one had two. I think I can only put one until I work out the wall. No, let's put the 2 on. So so I need, let's just grab a whole heap of those and a whole heap of those, and oh, I have one of those already. So I need 1 more of those. 2, 4, 8 of those. Ow. So it's wall, fence, chiseled, fence, wall. Let's do this one as well. Wall, fence. Fence. Chiseled. Wall. I suspect I'm going to have to jump down onto that from the roof. Going up. Ding, ding. Ya-dum-dum. Right. Ow. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Ow. And I need to sleep because it's that time of the evening in Minecraft again. Let's see, how are we doing? That looks pretty good. I mean, it's floating in midair, but as long as it grabs the hand of a snowman, we should be perfectly fine. Wait, what? 1, 2. 1, 2. Excellent. Okay, so that's... Minecraft. Why? Why Minecraft? Well, when you're floating in the air and walking in the air, you're usually grabbing the hand of a snowman and then singing songs and visiting Santa Claus. We're walking in the air, we're floating in the moonlit sky, etc. That's as much as I'm going to say. Well, that's not helpful. Okay. And that's equally not helpful. I think the Minecraft rain is throwing me off my my aim. I'm gonna blame the rain. There. That's 2 roofs done. No waiting. I should probably, however, go under here and do something about making sure that this is a bit more lit up before it turns into a mob spawning area due to, you know, not being safe. This is not a Scots safe build. I should probably pick up a bit more. Let's grab a few more of those, just because I can. In fact, definitely because I need to, because in theory it's 49 planks, and I only had 25, so that's never going to work. So yeah, I definitely needed more of that to go with, you know, building out. I'll get back to that bit in a minute. One thing I will need to do is go and have a look at a pillager outpost and start thinking about how I can bring some of the stylistic elements of that into this build after demolishing sections of it. So actually, this build is going to be really ridiculous in that it needs not only to be built, but then demolished. But in addition to being then demolished, it then needs to be rebuilt on top of the demolishing. This is going to hurt my sanity. So this is going to get built 3 times. No! Why do I do this to myself? What was I thinking? Pillager roof on an island foundation. I think I need to probably collapse one of the towers enough and have it look like the pillagers have rebuilt it a little bit as well. So it's kind of sort of a crossover between a pillager tower and one of these towers. The answer to this question is, as always, self-loathing. Not entirely sure I approve of the question, then. Apparently can't get back into that room. At least not until I do something with the wool. Minecraft. I kind of wish to sleep to get rid of the rain, or, you know, just have a way of getting rid of the rain. Oh hey, I had 59 planks in here already. Why did I put the wood in there? So we'll put the wood in there, which actually had 50. Oh goodness. Wait, what? That can't be right. No. Why does the clock tell me that it's like 10 minutes to pretties, or less than 10 minutes to pretties? It can't be that late in the evening. No. That's a lie. Pillagers stole the time. Damn you, pillagers! How did the pillagers steal that much time? It's not fair. let's start doing something about this bit that's floating in midair. Welcome back, Raven. While you were gone, I started complaining about how somebody's been stealing time again. And Frauke has decided that it's the pillagers. And I'm currently agreeing with her. Because there's no way that it's heading in the direction of Pretty's o'clock already. I'll actually do this one so that it's not... it's not the right place for that. This is going to need some blending and tinkering, which obviously won't be done today because we're running out of time. Oh, I do have stone. That's all right then. Nope. Not that one. Because that would be floor. Put it there instead. I also really wish Minecraft would let me get rid of the rain. I want to get rid of the rain. Fine, since I can't sleep, let's go and get some more stone. Because apparently I've run out of that as well. Nope, not in that chest it won't be. That's better. Really? Close the door in my face. Wow, that got dark quickly. That explains it. That explains why it got dark quickly. Apparently it's attempting to knock me out of the sky as I try and get back to a bed. With lightning. Right. I have endermen and creepers and suicide shrubs and... No. So much no. No, creeper. Don't make me look at an enderman. That's what I just did. That's not good. I've got an upset enderman. Doo-da, doo-da. I've got an upset enderman and he's gonna chase me. Where did he go? It's daytime, he's wandered off. That's good. Oh, he's there. You know what? Let's deal with the enderman by doing this. Quickest way to get rid of an enderman. Fly! Fly, you fools! There. That should have gotten rid of that enderman. As well as all of the creepers and anything else that was still alive after all of that sudden thunderstorm. So, given that the pillagers have stolen the time and the creepers have attempted to suddenly make things a bit more interesting and painful, let's have a look at what this looks like in Pretty's mode. I think that's going to look pretty good. With 2 more stories above it. Yeah. So 1 more story will be completely solid. 1 more story above that. Yeah. I think we have the basis of a town gateway. We have the lowest floor. Sorry. We have the lowest human build floor. There's still a load of stuff that it's not it's not floating on. Not floating on. Yeah. Yeah, I think we have something that is probably about right, actually. And it actually carries on the style from the Temple of the Eye quite nicely. And we can bring this all the way through the design and turn it into the barracks that the Gordons have taken over. Yeah, I think that was a worthwhile 2.5 hours worth of building. How did it take 2.5 hours just to build that? I can't believe this sometimes. I didn't exactly build much. Oh well. I think probably the fact that I had to rebuild a few things twice, or 3 times, probably didn't help. So, yes. Nah. I think that was a worthy build. So, I do declare that I would like to say thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5. And that with the building owl, you'll have to rebuild. Yeah. I'm still going to have to tear it down and build it, and tear it down and build it, which is not the most helpful of situations. Where was I? I got distracted again. I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, where we will be continuing to give the Gordons a home. Remember, kids, a Gordon is for life, not just for sticking in a boat and making fun of. Where was I going with that? I don't know. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a great evening. I will see you all again soon. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.